Have you ever wondered if a daily habit you're doing could actually be cutting years off your life? There's something that far too many people between the ages of 65 and 80 are still doing every single day, without realizing how much damage it's causing. It's not just slowing down your health, it could be silently shortening your lifespan. The truth is, once you reach this stage of life, your body goes through changes that make certain habits far more dangerous than they used to be. What worked in your 40s or 50s could now be putting you at serious risk. And most people don't realize it until it's too late. That's why in this video, we're going to cover 5 things you need to stop doing immediately if you're between 65 and 80. This might be your last chance to make these changes before they start taking a serious toll on your health, energy, and independence. Stay with me until the end, because the last one is something almost no one talks about. Yet it could be one of the biggest mistakes you're making right now. Before we begin, if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any important videos. If you enjoy this content, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I can improve future videos for you. Mistake number 1, sitting for long periods without movement. One of the worst things you can do after 60 is sit too much. You might think, I go for a walk every day, so I'm fine. But here's the truth. Even if you exercise, sitting for hours at a time increases your risk of heart disease, muscle loss, and poor circulation. Studies show that prolonged sitting slows metabolism, weakens your legs and core, and puts extra strain on your joints, which can lead to chronic pain, poor mobility, and a higher risk of falls. If you've ever stood up after sitting for a while and felt stiff knees or a tight back, that's your body telling you it's not getting enough movement. Take George, 72. He thought daily walks were enough, but his legs grew weaker and his back pain worsened. His doctor explained it wasn't just about walking, it was about breaking up long sitting periods. So George began standing and stretching every 30 to 45 minutes. Within weeks, he felt less stiffness, more energy, and better circulation. Try this now. If you've been sitting for over an hour, stand up, roll your shoulders, stretch your legs, or walk around for a few minutes. If you feel better instantly, that's your proof. Mistake number 2, ignoring protein intake and losing muscle mass. Many people assume they're eating enough because they feel full, but protein needs increase as you age. Your body processes protein less efficiently after 60, meaning you need more to maintain muscle mass. Without it, you'll begin to lose strength, energy, and balance, and it often happens without you noticing until everyday tasks become harder. Richard, 68, thought he was eating fine, but noticed weaker legs, thinner arms, and less energy. His doctor told him he was low on protein. He started eating lean meats, eggs, beans, nuts, and dairy, and within weeks felt stronger and more energized. Try this test. Stand up from a chair without using your hands. If it's difficult, that's a sign you need more protein and strength training. Bottom line, if you're eating the same way you did in your 40s or 50s, it's time to adjust your diet. Protein is essential for keeping you strong and independent. Mistake number 3, neglecting sleep and disrupting recovery. A common myth is that you need less sleep as you age, but that couldn't be more wrong. Sleep is still essential for muscle recovery, heart health, memory, and immunity. But poor habits lead to fatigue, inflammation, and cognitive decline. If you wake up in the middle of the night, feel groggy in the morning, or don't feel refreshed, you're likely missing out on deep, restorative sleep. Take Frank, 71. He thought waking up early and sleeping less was normal, but his daytime fatigue, brain fog, and rising blood pressure told a different story. So he started a healthy bedtime routine, cutting screen time, skipping late caffeine, and sticking to a sleep schedule. Within weeks, his focus, energy, and well-being dramatically improved. Ask yourself, do you wake up feeling rested, or do you feel like you need hours to get going? If it's the latter, your sleep needs fixing. Quality sleep isn't a luxury. It's a requirement for healthy aging. Mistake number 4, avoiding strength and balance training. Many people rely only on walking, but walking alone is not enough to preserve strength or prevent falls. As you age, muscles weaken and balance declines unless you actively train them. Falls are the leading cause of injury in older adults, and most happen due to poor balance and muscle loss, not just weak legs. Edward, 74, walked daily, but one misstep caused him to fall. Luckily, he wasn't seriously injured. His doctor explained that his stabilizing muscles weren't being trained, so he added strength and balance exercises like bodyweight squats, resistance bands, and balance drills. Soon, he felt more stable, confident, and less afraid of falling. Try this. Stand near a counter and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold your balance for 10 seconds? If not, your balance needs attention. Your muscles and balance are your foundation, and ignoring them is one of the fastest ways to lose independence. Mistake number 5, ignoring hydration and dehydrating your body. One of the most overlooked dangers after 60 is chronic dehydration. As you age, your thirst signals weaken. So by the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Dehydration leads to joint pain, confusion, headaches, constipation, and a higher risk of falls. Walter, 76, thought coffee and a little water were enough, but he began experiencing dizziness, cramps, and fatigue. His doctor explained that coffee dehydrates the body and that he wasn't drinking enough water. He made a simple change, drinking a full glass of water in the morning and sipping throughout the day. The result? He felt more alert, his digestion improved, and his joints felt better. Try this test. Pinch the skin on the back of your hand. If it takes more than a second to flatten back, you may be dehydrated. The good news? Hydration is easy to fix. Just keep water nearby and sip consistently. Final thoughts. Now that you know the 5 biggest mistakes people make between ages 65 and 80, it's time to take action. Whether it's breaking up long sitting sessions, eating more protein, improving sleep, adding strength training, or drinking more water, every small change adds up to a longer, healthier, more independent life. Your body is resilient. It can bounce back, even if you've made these mistakes for years. But the key is starting now and staying consistent. So tell us, which of these areas do you need to focus on most? Have you noticed any changes in your strength, energy, or sleep? Leave a comment below with one thing you learned today and how you plan to put it into practice. Your thoughts matter to us, and reading your comments gives us great motivation to keep creating helpful content. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us reach more people and keep bringing you quality information to inspire and empower you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.